What's up, everybody? Coach David's back again. Coach David's back again, and we have another great follow-up Tempo TV episode. My name is Coach David, and we have an amazing guest, JP.
Yep. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. Good seeing you back, man.
Yeah, good to see you. Thank you for having me on your show.
Absolutely, man. Hey, this guy's here does amazing magic behind the scenes too. But we wanted to get him back in front of the camera because he has a great result testimonial that he's continuing to have, but not just physically. Obviously, you see he's a great fit guy and healthy, sharp in his skills as an actor, but other areas that he's been growing too, and he wants to give thanks to our program. But share real quick, JP, to the viewer audience and the men and women out there that don't know your story.
Yeah.
Real quick about where were you before joining the program, kind of like what we talked earlier, what ignited you to start, and what amazing results you got for yourself.
Sure.
And not only that, that skill that you want to talk about with leadership, how it just branched out to your entire family.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, first of all, again, thank you for having me. And so I started off with David's program about a year ago, and I was 200 pounds. And with Justin, I think it was like between 3 to 4 months, I had shed 40 pounds. So I got down to my target weight within the 3 to 4 month range.
Nice.
So I was dedicated, I was focused, but before that, I was not. I was I was living a sedentary lifestyle. I was barely able to keep up with my son, with my wife, and just being able to just keep track of them and just have the energy to get up and tackle the day was a chore for me.
Wow.
But David came to me and he said, hey, we got these classes early in the morning, get your butt up, you can get there. And that's what I did. I showed up for the morning classes the majority of the time. They have evening classes too, which I would attend pretty frequently. And so I got my butt out of bed and I worked out. I followed the meal plan, and I felt like I always had support online, specifically Facebook. That's the group, that's the exclusive group we have to use. And David's on us, Coach Jimmy's on us, making sure our meals are prepped, making sure we're following the proper diet. And you always have this unlimited amount of support that will follow you, even when you're not at the gym. So it's pretty cool. And having that all the time got me down to where I wanted to be.
Wow.
So thank you,
No
David.
problem.
I really appreciate that.
And vice versa. And we thank him as well because he's able to be the light for himself and obviously his family, his amazing wife, for his son, his amazing mom. But not only that, the people around him booking more roles, feeling more confident, right? Creating more opportunities, being more creative himself. But there's a lot of other skills that we focus on in our program that's not just about picking up a dumbbell or bench pressing or eating a clean nutrition meal, okay? What other skills did you develop mentally or for yourself that you were able to apply in your situations, in your environment?
Right. Well, so taking on more of a leadership role has been something that David has kind of instilled in me. And watching David lead Temple Construction and how he talks to the members and how he leads them and how the folks trust him and confide in him, that's something that I admired. And that's what I want people around me to feel like too. So being an actor, being a director, owning my own production company, I felt like I needed people to rally around me, just like the way people rally around David. So taking what I've learned from David and applying it into my life, of my job, my profession, has allowed me to be a better leader, to be a better communicator to my group, to my coworkers. And it's amazing what you have done, and you've inspired me. So thank you for that. And I just feel like I'm getting a little bit more respect in the community, and people are wanting to work with me. And simply just because of that, and learning how to communicate is a huge thing. And even in my corporate job, I work my office job, and being able to give group presentations and talk to my coworkers, and I'm able to be more open and honest with my boss, where in the past I was little hesitant, because he's the boss. You don't want to you don't want to wear your personality on your sleeve, right? So I'm able to be open with him and be transparent and letting him understand what I want as an employee. And then I'm open to hear what he wants to hear as well. So yeah, it's just the level of communication and just leadership in general is just grown just because of this guy right here.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
yeah.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Wow, it's a great response, and I really do instill that because during my struggles as a growing fitness entrepreneur or just someone that wanted to start my own movement, without that key skill mentally in reading and being around leadership, applying my skills out in the world at jobs in certain situations, and learn how to communicate at the same time, those two skills out there are just as important as bodybuilding or cardio or eating clean. Or being positive overall, right? So developing those two skills, I always encourage people for personal development, growth, especially when you're on the program that you want to drop 20, 30 pounds because you're borderline diabetic and you feel like you're at that moment where you must change your mindset, reprogram your mind in order to get yourself to the next level. Yeah. And developing the skills of leadership and communication helps you through that process.
For sure, yeah, it definitely starts from within. Once I reached my target with my fitness level, I felt more confident. I felt like, okay, now what's the next step? Now it's like, okay, reach out to my community and be a better leader. So it started from within and then it branched out, and now I'm leading and helping other people. So it's truly an amazing thing. This process and that I went through in my transformation has just been something that, man, I never thought I would be able to do. Honestly, yeah, I never thought I'd be able to do it, and here we are, and we're talking about it. So it obviously must be real, right? So
there's something in the air at Temple Construction when you walk in that facility. For me too. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it's not always easy for us coaches and leaders to go and step up to the plate every single morning, every single day, putting a smile on our face. There's times where we just probably want to lay down and not show up and not smile at every member that walks through our facility. But we know as leaders in the way we communicate, being real and stepping up, that we have to be able to lead, and we have to do it with a smile, and we have to be by example. Exactly. Is overall what I'm saying. And without those skills, as a leader, me not applying it, not sharing it, discussing it, how can our members and our coaches do the same? And that's what this whole topic is about right now, because now he's applying to himself and his family and the people around him, his career and his business and his community, and he's just growing. And then his leadership level is growing as well. One of the main leadership individuals that has taught me a lot, obviously being led as a big example, is me being a follower of Jesus Christ. That was my biggest example of who I can think as a leader. Also that went through a lot of struggle and pain, right? But also the way he communicated. And I was very opposite of myself as a communicator. I was horrible. I used to probably say a lot of curse words. I used to yell. I didn't have no control of my tone. I was never a listener. That's communication too. I was always interject people when they would talk. I was just horrible. But I was able to develop those skills of public speaking, acting, controlling myself, those areas, and apply it to people, family members and friends, to make sure that the communication gets across and it sticks to their mind. It's about how you make people feel after that communication. That's right. JP, what are you excited about next to progress with the component of working out, training with the program, being part of the movement, also with your career and with your family life? What is that one thing that you want to take, the skill that you have, to get yourself out there? Are you working on anything? Yeah. Or what is it?
Well, right now I'm working on a film. I'm working on a feature film, and I'm taking all of my energy that David has instilled in me now and all my leadership, and I'm applying it to it. So being able to be on set and round up a lot of different actors, a lot of extras, background and featured roles, and being able to communicate with them and just have them rally around me is something that it's helped me out on set as a director. So yeah, that's my passion project that I'm working on right now. It's a feature film. I'll talk about that a little bit more down the road.
Okay, sounds good.
But yeah, it's just being able to have a production company and just lead and make a film and just make stuff that I'm passionate about. It's been truly a blessing.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
yeah, no problem. And in that position, anybody that wants to grow something, grow a family, a production, a movement, a fitness group, or just people that, around you, it's important for you to have this skill. So with that skill, he's going to be able to take everything that he has, because he has to learn how to be responsible around the people around him. And when you have that kind of like responsibility, it forces the right person that really wants it to grow. Because there's going to be a lot of struggles, a lot of sacrifices, a lot of no's. Not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to understand you. Not everybody's going to go with what you want to say, you know. So with that area, that's where the emotional intelligence comes in for him to grow. And I'm excited about seeing this project and to see you grow with that and take this project to the next level.
Thank you.
I know you'll be very successful. And then when those positions come, where okay, the world, the universe, the creator wants to honor him, hey, he can handle his next project of looking over 10, 15, 20, 30 people with a certain budget, with a certain production, with a certain deadline, because someone else is going to trust him to that. And since he has that skill to apply his leadership and communication, I see it all come to pass for you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Because it's very important.
It's very
important to have.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome, man. Okay, one last tip, JP. That male that's sitting right there, or maybe female too, of course.
Sure.
But when I was specific, those dads out there, because he's a dad first, he's a husband first, he's a son first, right? That comes first before everything. What tip do you have for that man right now that may have a little ego, thinks he knows everything, you know, overweight, unhealthy, kind of living that typical aura dad that some men have of Mr. Know-It-All? What tip do you have for them to develop their leadership and communication to make themselves better and their families and people around them better?
I said just show up.
Is this a bad dream?
Get off your butt and just show up, whatever you're doing. If it's going to be to your workout, show up to your workout. If it's going to be to a meeting, show up to your meeting. And be consistent. Be consistent with what you do, and every day it'll get better and better. It doesn't matter what your objective is. You know that if you just show up, you can make it happen. You can get off the couch, you can get to the gym, you can get off your butt, you can just go for a walk outside, clear your mind, meditate. You know, there's so many different things you can do to get to the next level. But like I said, it all starts from within. When you start from within, everything just becomes that much easier, and your attitude will be better about life. So just get out there and do it. That's all I got to say.
Get out there and do it. And if one of your goals is to feel more confident, have more energy, fight against health issues, join our movement. Shoot us a message. We'll get you on a consultation coaching call. You probably see him in the classes as well. You meet our other coaches, other members. And we want only real elite people that want to transform. We are picky too, you know, and we want the right people, because the right people will join our movement and get the results that you deserve and always wanted and been praying for. So once again, join our movement. Let us know. Click on the link. Shoot us a message. Do what you need to do. Get involved with us. We'll get you on a consultation call. We'll get you in one of our free classes, and you work out with this hunk over here. All right, sounds good?
We'll see you soon, guys.
Thanks a lot, guys. That's Team TC. Tempo TV episodes is a wrap. See you at the next one.
Thanks, guys.